If I wanted to identify which bone this is, we know that the S-shaped bone with a flat end and a thick end is the clavicle. The thick end is the sternal end. The flat end is the acromial end. This is the conoid tubercle. This is the acromial facet. This is the sternal facet. This whole thing is the body of the clavicle. In the superior view, or looking at it from the top, the conoid tubercle is on the top, and the the sharp end of the acromial end, which is the flat side of the clavicle, is facing down. Knowing that this is anatomical position now, this is my left side, this is my right side. If I'm from my point of view, so anatomical position is the opposite of that. So then the left equals right, and this becomes the right clavicle. The same thing if I have the left clavicle. This is the left clavicle, but since this is the left clavicle, when you can see the conoid tubercle, and it is the bottom of the conoid tubercle, and you can see the tuberosity for the coroclavicular ligament, then you know that this is the bottom of, or you're looking inferiorly. So that means I need to look at it superiorly. And when it is superior, I know that anatomical position is when the conoid tubercle is on top. Once I get that in anatomical position, I know that my left and my right switch, so that my right side becomes my left, and this would be the left clavicle. The left and right clavicle. Different positions that you can freeze frame for the left and right clavicle. Notice the different positions. Again, we could tell that because we can see the nutrient foramen and the groove for the subclavius muscle. In other words, you can see the conoid process much from the bottom side with the grooves. You know this is the inferior view. What I do is I switch this mentally to my superior view. In the superior view, if the conoid process is on top, you are in anatomical position. Your left becomes your right, and this would be your right clavicle. Same thing here. If I have this right here, this view, just to confuse you a little, if I have this view, this is my conoid process. My tubercles and grooves are clearly seen, so this is the inferior view. I switch this to my superior view. The conoid process is on the top in anatomical position. My right, if this is on the right side, then the conoid process, if it's on the right side, on top, then this actually means my right becomes my left, and this is my left clavicle.